So, Mr. Steve.
Mr. Chris.
Here we are again.
Indeed.
Yes, and we have some bad news.
We do have bad news.
For us, anyways.
It's bad news for anybody that's a fan of this podcast.
Okay.
I hope the podcast doesn't suck.
We'll see in the comments.
Because of this.
You go.
So we do our morning Denny's ritual before we do this. And we always seem to eat the same thing.
The same thing.
When we do this.
Over and over again.
It's what has made this podcast great for like 37 episodes.
I believe this.
It's like Lucky Underwear or something. Like during the playoff games. This is our playoff beard.
I believe that's the reason.
And we order the steak omelet from Denny's.
Like we usually do.
Oh, today we're flipping to the menu and we're just for fun. We're like, hey.
This is a brand new menu.
Yeah. And what's not on the menu?
The steak omelet.
Steak omelet.
Where the heck did it go?
Why? Why did it go?
Oh, so the waitress came to take our orders. I was like, what happened to the steak omelet?
How can this be?
She said, yeah, it's off the menu. So why? I don't know.
She's like, it's very popular.
I don't know why they removed it.
Anyway, so are we tagging Denny's?
We will tag Denny's
tag
because
Denny's.
they need to bring it back. Now, we were lucky enough to have like our last shot at that omelet.
She's like, we have a little bit left in stock.
So
do you want it?
I said, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
we
not
had
even a question.
one last. Yeah. Then I was saying we have to drive around to more Denny's today and eat the last of their stock.
Yeah.
Anyway, so hopefully the next podcast doesn't suck. This one will be fine.
Yes. But we'll see afterwards what's going to happen.
That's right.
So, let's pivot.
I love a good pivot.
Oh, people love a good pivot. We actually read some comments about the pivoting.
Who doesn't love a good pivot?
And man, they do actually. And talking about people loving our pivots.
Yep.
If you want to love them even more, just subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
Subscribe, like, share those podcast episodes if you're on YouTube or any streaming services where you listen to your podcast. If you're on Spotify or Apple Music, Apple Podcast, whatever they call it now, write a review.
Yep.
5-star, like 10-star review.
Sure.
If you have to.
Obviously.
You know, if it's only limited to 5.
Use that many.
Complain.
Call Denny's.
To have more.
Call Denny's.
Yeah, bring back the steak omelets.
Steak omelet. Such a first world stupid problem.
Oh, man. It is.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, Steve, there's something happening right now that is kind of a new kind of a buzz around a band. It's a duo. Now, I don't know if you watched Rick Beato's video depending on when we're going to post this podcast episode, maybe last week.
Yeah.
Man, I was so happy he finally talked about these guys.
Because you sent this to me.
Like a month ago.
Yeah. And you sent me this video and I opened it and I just thought, what in the world am I looking at right now?
Yes, exactly.
I just popped it open while I was driving and ended up, I forget how long the video was, but I was like, oh, I'm going to watch a minute of this. I watched the whole thing. Going down the Deerfoot. Like it was just on my thing, in my ears, and I was just like, I was mesmerized by what was happening visually and sonically. And you can say the name of the band.
I can say the name because
none of the rest of us can.
They are from Quebec.
Yeah.
And that's the funny thing for me, watching all those videos.
Yeah, everybody trying to say the name.
Trying to pronounce the name, you know, and even Beato was like, okay, it's a weird name. Yeah. I'm not even sure I'm going to pronounce it right.
Yeah.
But I will. It's called Angine de Poitrine.
Yeah.
What about that?
This is your moment to shine.
It's my moment to shine.
You've waited your whole life.
I was actually
for the French
thinking,
to win.
I was thinking on making a video.
You got the toast. You got the fries.
The wine.
You got the wine.
No, we don't have the wine.
We
import
fries,
the wine.
And now you have this.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. The fries. Let me be more precise. The poutine.
No, the French fries.
Okay, for French, sure.
And you get the ketchup. The Frenches, they got ketchup. So you're winning.
All right, I'll take that.
But this band.
Okay, so a month ago, it went on my feed in a friend of mine from Ottawa. Sent me a link. Also, it was like, listen to that band.
Yeah.
And at first, when I popped that one on, it's a full show. The one you saw, it's like a full show in France. Yeah. I'm going to link the name of the channel. I forgot what it is. But yes, they've been having these events once in a while live in the studio and stuff like that. You know, so they played a full show. These two guys from Quebec dressed up like the weirdest outfit ever.
It's and the set is weird.
The set is
Everything
weird.
about it's weird.
It's intriguing at the same time.
You
So
can't look away.
no. And when it started to play, I was like, okay, what the heck is this? It felt off. I thought the guy was playing with a pitch shifter or something.
It feels like it's like should we show a clip?
Okay, before we show the clip,
Yeah.
basically what it is,
Yeah.
it's micro-tonal
Yeah.
type of music, math rock, they also call it. So micro-tonal meaning that, and you notice on the clip we're going to play, notice the amount of frets there's on the guitar, which is a guitar and a bass at the same time, so double neck instruments.
So you're doing like half of half steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So chorus steps all the way through.
Which has got to make for a different playing experience. And the musicianship is
That's the thing.
it's stunning.
That is the thing.
That's why we were watching and I just go, what time signature even is this?
I know.
It's all the chords and all the time signatures.
Okay, so let me put on a clip just
Let's just
briefly. Okay. That is great. Okay, listen to that groove. Insane. Okay, and the guy plays with a loop station on top of that, the guitar player.
Oh, he's doing a lot of work.
Okay, yeah. So loops the bass line, then loops the guitar line, goes back and forth.
There's so much going on.
Several layers of guitars. Sometimes
Yeah, like it's just there's so much
Exactly.
happening
Yeah.
musically and visually.
could go to like, I don't know, 7/8, and then jumps to 14/4 or whatever. You know?
Yeah. It's just math.
It's
And
that's why they
physics
called
and-
it
yeah.
math rock.
It's really smart.
So there's that. There's the musical aspect that is very, very impressive.
Yeah.
And there's also the theater type of approach
Oh, sure.
with the looks and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's insane. And they were on a big TV show in Quebec
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago. And man, it was hilarious. Okay, let me show you just a clip because it's so worth it. Because they do have their own dialect.
Oh, sure.
Okay, like the whole character thing
Yeah.
is them being from outer space.
Sure.
They're aliens.
I believe it.
They have like 333 years old.
Yeah.
You know, they're brothers.
Yeah.
In the character side.
Yeah.
In real life, they're friends. But the language they speak is insanely
'Cause,
disturbing.
yeah, the interviewer finally tries to talk to them.
They usually do these type of interviews with their manager so the manager can speak
Yeah.
on their behalf,
Yeah.
you know. But when they do speak, man, listen to this.
Clec, est-ce que c'est difficile de gérer cette nouvelle popularité-là, puis toutes les rumeurs qui circulent sur qui se cache sous vos costumes?
The other one's just like agreeing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Good point. Good point, brother.
So you get the idea. So, you know, it's genius. So why I wanted to talk about this.
Yes.
Okay, it's not a random type of thing because there's a buzz around the band. Because they're touring like crazy.
Yeah.
They are sold out in San Francisco, in New York City, and all over across
they should
across
be.
America. And they're touring Europe and anyways. But they've been doing this for a couple of years in Quebec without having that huge buzz they have now. And I think it all started mainly because of the last live video that I shared with you.
Yeah.
That we're going to link down
Yep.
below, by the
Yep.
way. Okay, that video has like 3.5 million views at the time we filmed this podcast episode.
And it's a weird thing with what they do in that, you know, like I said, for me, like I went in for a second and then it was over. Like I ended up just watching the whole, like there's something very, and so yeah, the debate of, you know, is it music, is it theater, is it whatever, whatever it is, it's mesmerizing.
It is.
And then as a musician or a producer or someone who thinks, you know, in musical language, to hear what they're actually accomplishing physically, musically, is just astonishing. Like the musical ability of even playing these instruments and then stacking them, and then the inverting beats where it's like a half time to a double time
Yep.
to a third of a fifth time. Like it's fascinating.
And it's hard to play, like
More.
with X amount of frets, because now you have like double the frets.
Yeah. And then you're
imagine the
stacking
precision.
And then you're stacking that.
Yeah. So it takes huge talent to
Yeah.
accomplish this,
Yes.
whether you like the music or not. That's
Yeah.
not the point.
Yeah.
But honestly, on my end, at first, I wasn't that sure. I appreciated the talent
Yep.
and the visual aspect of the thing, and the whole thing, the whole
You appreciated
story.
the product.
The product was appreciated.
Yes.
Okay. But I got into the music without even looking at the videos, and
Yeah.
now I'm like me, my daughter Kayla,
Yeah.
and same for my
Yeah.
my son-in-law. We're
Yeah.
like, we listen to that stuff
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It grows on me, man.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
It takes a bunch of listens to figure out where to tap your toe.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, there's
You
that.
tried to groove along and you realize the beat has moved and you're still.
So, in the age of AI-generated music, because this is where I want to go,
Okay.
this is actually refreshing. Because for the past years, mainly the past year, we've been bombarded by a lot of AI-generated music, and that kind of took the stage in 2025.
Yes.
There's a lot of videos about that. It's concerning with reason. And I'm not talking about AI tools to write music
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. I'm talking about, the
AI
full
product.
prompting
AI
generated
product.
Yeah, all the songs that we have on Spotify now that are 100% AI generated. And artists are concerned with reason. But then you have this. That is the complete opposite of what AI generated music is. So that means there is hope, in my opinion. That means the people that are going to win, the artists that are going to win against AI, or that are just going to win in general in music production,
French Canadians.
French Canadians from Lac Saint-Jean.
That's the point of this whole video, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
about-
you waited your whole life.
Yeah, it's all about French Canadians.
Yeah.
So if you're a French Canadian, you're
Yep.
good, man.
This is your time. this is what you've come up with to fight AI.
On est là pour combattre l'AI. No, but I think people that are going to win, artists that are going to win, are going to be artists with talent to begin with.
Yes.
Talent is going to surpass technology, is going to surpass AI-generated music. It's the uniqueness.
Because if it was just people with a cool look, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
No.
Right?
I couldn't care less about how they look now
Yeah.
because I listen to the music.
Yeah.
Not even the videos now.
So they do have an element of scroll pause, right? When you're doom scrolling and this thing comes across, you stop and you look, what in the...
There's
what's
the
thing?
attention factor.
So they've conquered, and then you stay for the music.
Yes.
If you're into it. And
And
if you're
then-
not, you carry on.
Yeah.
Like any content. It's just kind of this like elite sport category
Yes.
of music, right?
Yes.
And there's not many people who can do what they do.
No.
Musically.
No, exactly. And that is a huge advantage, especially in today's world. With AI, music is all over the place.
Yeah.
So you need to stand out
Yes.
more than what we're used to listen to.
And what they do, I would say, musically isn't AI. I'm finding sometimes, and even if you watch videos of people prompting AI, it's like, make me a, Italian flute waltz thing or whatever. And they're making weird just to be weird. Where this isn't weird just to be weird. It's actually like you actually like groove to
it's
it. Like you actually
calculated.
feel it.
Yeah.
There's it's an emotional groove.
It's
Like
really
when-
intentional.
When it goes from halftime to double time, like everybody in the whole place,
Oh, yeah, of course.
you
You're
have
into
to do
it.
certain things, right? Because so they're doing this musical, emotional thing rhythmically. It is very captivating.
It is.
It's not just math.
No, it's way more than that.
Yes.
So that's the hope that I have when I hear music like that.
Yeah.
And not necessarily the style of music, but just the fact that a band of like two guys from deep Quebec are able to stand out against the music industry, even
Yes.
AI music, and start to be known worldwide. Because
Yeah.
of the internet and because of the talent they have, the concept they have, also to get the attention to begin with. So I would say, like, the message I would love to send to the audience at this point: don't be intimidated by AI music. Do your own stuff. Be authentic.
Yeah.
And be better at the musician side of you.
Yes.
Good talent is going to go a long way. And the past 20 years, we've been producing like pop music. We've been like the commercial music side is a lot of looping, a lot of electronics, which is great, which is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
But like that band makes me think of what people must have felt back in the 70s when Genesis came out with a new album,
Yeah.
or Yes came out with
Yeah.
Close to the Edge,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
all of these big progressive bands.
Yeah.
You know, back in the
Rush.
day, Rush, right, 2112 when that came out,
Yeah.
like people back in the day, they were
Hypnotized.
People back in the day, they were hypnotized with that music. You know,
You could say the name of the band. I'll take care of Hypnotized.
please,
You
please
just
do.
always say the name of the band.
Please do.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Angine de Poitrine, that's my thing.
That's your thing. Hypnotized.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. De nada.
Teamwork, man. I love it.
Studio
I
stuff.
love it. Yeah, so that was the thing. I think we're getting back to that.
So it's, I don't know if we've talked about it before, but it's, you read the story of like, we were told that the human couldn't run the 1 mile in whatever time it was. Nobody can run a mile in under this time, right? And it was just, that was the benchmark forever. And then somebody did it in the Olympics or something.
Yeah.
And then everybody by the next year could do it.
Yeah,
Right? It's
exactly.
that. Nobody can land a double backflip onto this. And somebody does it, and by the next year, it's just standard, right? And so there's a bit of that where a bar gets moved by a band like a Rush or a Genesis or something. And this to me is kind of what's happening here.
Yes.
Is that you're just seeing like this idea can work.
They've done a thing, and I think we're going to get back to that. We're going to get back to more organic music.
And more people are going to go, hey, there's
Yeah.
kids that are seeing this
Yes.
in their developmental music years, and this becomes what they're chasing. They're buying these, these guitars, and they're learning to play them.
Yep.
Right. And so that's it. That's how it happens. Is some kid sees something like this, and it changes kind of music a few degrees. Right.
It's great, man. There's hope.
Yep.
Don't be intimidated by AI generated music, and let's make great music because that can work.
Don't let Denny's win.
Yeah.
Don't be intimidated by the man.
No.
You get your steak omelet.
Yes, you do. You complain, and we'll get it back.
Denny's is going to be hypnotized by this episode.
Oh man. Oh, by the way, you know what Angine de Poitrine means?
I saw it. It was something to do with, it's something really silly.
Okay. It's a kind of a heart
Yeah, it's like the
condition.
heart angina of the heart.
Exactly.
Is that what it is?
That's
Yeah,
exactly
that's what it was.
is.
Yeah.
And
I did look that up.
And funny thing too, because I need to mention that since it's a
Yeah.
French thing.
Yeah.
All the song titles they
Yes.
have.
Yes.
They're weird.
Yeah.
Like one is called Je sais pas, Fabien, or that's not the way you would pronounce it.
Yeah.
But these are little slang, Quebec slang.
Okay.
Okay, really locally.
I
Okay, pronounced the local way, like they're from Saguenay in Quebec. And Fabien is like, well, I have to. You got to do it.
I
Fabien,
love that they
stuff like that.
did
You know,
that.
it's so like one is it's spelled CHERPA.
Okay.
Okay, how would you pronounce that?
Sherpa.
Sherpa.
Yeah.
Okay, but in French it's Shepa,
Okay.
which means I don't
That's
know.
what I said.
I don't know. Shepa.
Oh, it means I don't know.
It's
I
very
love that.
slang.
Like,
okay? You know.
Yeah.
It's Quebec slang. So I love it. I love that they have the whole Quebec French thing going on too, and the
Yes.
concept of the band. It's great.
Yep. Because they appreciate the humanity of it all
Yeah.
themselves, right?
Yeah. So good for them. Hope
Yep.
they do well in the future, which they should.
Yep.
Let's go with a question.
Ryan BH something. So, an episode or two ago, we were talking about headphones, and one of the things I said about headphones
Yes.
for me,
Yeah.
switching from a lifetime of speakers to headphones, is that I didn't trust the low end on the Odysseys that I'm using.
Okay.
Because it is not enhanced. It's like you put my AirPods in and it's like, oomph, oomph, booming along.
Yeah.
And then I put these other things on and they're reference grade. So there's no it doesn't kick in the low end.
Sure.
It's all very even across, right? And so I made a comment on how I had to kind of train my ear. I had to learn how to hear. So I'm assuming it's Ryan, said, I found it really interesting when Steve talked about training his ear to hear the low end in headphones. Coming from primarily mixing live, which is a big step, I'm used to having the volume and low end energy of a PA in the room. In the broadcast or studio mix, you don't have the same physical impact. How do you create that sense of energy and weight? What are some tips for translating that live mix mindset into the studio world? So basically, what I take from him saying is he's saying I'm spending my days, thumping away live, and then I come home and I'm trying to mix on headphones, and I'm not getting that same excitement when I'm mixing on headphones. And then this guy said you could train yourself to hear that.
Yeah.
So he's saying, how do I do that? What's the trick to doing that? Which is a hard one.
But first of all, if you can't hear the low end, it's going to be hard to train yourself to hear the low end to begin with.
I disagree.
Okay.
I didn't hear the low end. When I put on Odysseys and started working, I didn't hear the low end that I was used to hearing from the speaker sub combo
Sure.
and AirPods.
Well, you probably heard it anyways, but maybe not as loud.
Correct. I didn't. I heard. Yes, I heard it, but I didn't hear it. Like I learned. It's like
You didn't feel it.
But it's like learning to mix anything. Like if I mix, you learn to hear reverb, Tails.
Yeah.
You learn to hear compression.
Yes.
You learn to hear low end on headphones.
Yes.
It's the same thing.
Yes.
It's not like when you put on AirPods, it's just there. When you reference grade, it's not just there. You have to listen down for it. It's like listening
Because
for
it's not, they're not hyped.
Correct.
Yes.
So the short answer for me is I EQ'd it in for a while. That was how I did it.
Mm-hmm.
I just hyped it myself.
Yeah.
I hyped the lows, I hyped the highs,
We talked about that too.
and I just did that for a season. And
you stopped doing it.
and then eventually I started pulling it down and down and down because it was starting to annoy me. Now I had too much low end.
Oh, okay.
And somewhere in my brain, I was able to go from AirPods or studio subs and back to these, and I could still hear it.
That's funny you say that because I didn't remove my low end boost on my headphones, but I did turn them down.
Yeah.
I started like
Yep.
the correct height
Yeah.
from, according to the Harman curve,
Yeah.
but over time it just
So
got back down by a
you
couple
are
of dB.
learning to hear it as well.
yes. I
Or
still
learning
keep it
to
on though.
trust it.
Yeah.
It's maybe I don't know. So yeah, that's my short answer. That's how I did it.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a great trick, man.
I don't know. That's all I got.
I didn't expect more.